Alright. Okay. Hello YouTube, it's the D.B.T Gamer Show. Episode 25. And today, I'm going to be reviewing the second in the series, Sonic Adventure 2. When this game first came out, it was on the Sega Dreamcast, and it was also remade onto the GameCube along with Sonic Adventure 1, which I reviewed in my last episode. I never played the Sega Dreamcast version because I never had a Sega Dreamcast. And as far as I can tell, the GameCube version is pretty good. So, let's check it out. Right then, that's my Nintendo setup, so here we go. Now, the story for Sonic Adventure 2 is a pretty good one, as the story was for Sonic Adventure 1. Basically, the storyline for this game is Dr. Robotnik has taken control of this giant satellite. And this giant satellite dish sort of thing is in the shape of Dr. Robotnik's face, got a mustache and all that sort of stuff. And on this satellite dish there's this massive cannon. This cannon is capable of destroying practically anything. This cannon can even destroy a planet, I think. So basically, Dr. Robotnik is looking for all 7 Chaos Emeralds to power this massive cannon. This massive cannon, and he uses this massive cannon to basically blackmail the entire country and making the president do basically anything he wants, basically making him the ruler of the entire planet Earth. So, in other words, Robotnik's blackmailing people now. There's only one guy who can stop him. Sonic the Hedgehog. That's your basic story, basically. Okay, let's move on to multiplayer. Well, the multiplayer for this game... Right, now I've found my second controller, I can show you some multiplayer. As I was saying, the multiplayer for Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is pretty good. There was no multiplayer in the Dreamcast version, as I am aware. Because my friend Adam had the Dreamcast version. I never saw him play it, but I'm pretty sure there was no multiplayer at all. So, this is probably the newest feature to the game. Basically, there are several things that you can do. You can race. When you're racing, you have to choose your character. The race characters are Sonic, Amy, Shadow, and Metal Sonic. And there's also the treasure level, where you can find the person who finds the most treasure first. Characters compared in this game are Knuckles, Tikal from Sonic Adventure 1, Chaos from Sonic Adventure 1, and you can also play as Rouge the Slut. I call her Rouge the Slut because I have never seen a video game character wear such a slutty outfit. She's meant to be a bat, but she's more a slut, really. The next game in the 2-player mode is the shooting game, where you walk around these little robots and shoot each other. Quite entertaining. The characters are, you have Tails, Good Chow, Evil Chow, and Dr. Robotnik. There's also the Chow Racing, which is to do with Chow Garden and all that. There's also Chow Karate, but these two aren't really that... The Chow Garden's alright in this game, but it's not really that important, it's not really that good at all. And there's also Kart Racing, which is kind of like a modified version of Sonic Drift games. Sonic Drift games appeared on the Mega Drive and the Master System and the Game Gear. They're basically just racing games with Sonic characters in, a bit like Mario Kart. And this is a pretty good two-player game as well, but the steering of the cars can be a little bit dodgy. But all in all, the multiplayer is very good. Okay, let's move on to graphics. The graphics for Sonic Adventure 2 are extremely good. I mean, they're not very much different from Sonic Adventure 1, but the graphics look really, really solid. I mean, let's firstly take a look at I'll just show you a bit of the few of the graphics in the game. It is Sonic Hedgehog, and I have to say, he's never looked better. Most of the characters look just as good. In this game, Shadow is kind of a clone of Sonic. He has basically all the same moves. In later games, Shadow is not much of a clone, but I'll get onto that later. Anyway, that's it. So the graphics are all good. Now let's go into controls, because somebody's got me to know his controls. So these controls, I have to say, are the best I've seen. Let's start with Sonic the Hedgehog and Shadows. Sonic the Hedgehog and Shadow's controls are probably the worst controls in the entire game. Now you may be surprised why I've said that, but I'll try and show you. Basically, every other character is fine, but Sonic and Shadow, their controls work fine, but there's only a few glitches with them, I suppose. And these glitches come into play in these, when you're doing these certain moves. Homing attack isn't as good as it was. Light speed isn't as good as it was. And also the B button is overused in this game. Now you may be asking me, how in the hell can you overuse a button? Well, this gets Sonic off his snowboard, and I'll show you what I mean. I haven't played this game in a long time, but I'll show you to the best of my ability. Now, the homing attack in this game has a very bad habit of missing. 9 times out of 10 it will hit its target, but on odd occasions it will miss, like I've just shown you. Also, the homing attack doesn't seem to be as good as it used to be. I mean, Sonic Adventure was flawless. It was the best attack in the entire game, but Sonic Adventure 2 is not as good. That's all about the home attack then. Anyway, YouTube, I'm very sorry, but I've run out of time. So join me in part 2 of my Sonic Adventure 2 review. Until then, bye-bye.